Hello, and welcome to another episode of Speaking Into the Abyss. I am your host, Des, and that is your other host,
Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, Des.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I injured my knee today, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Okay, twin.
Twinning. It's my left one.
It's my left one, too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Identical
the world.
twins?
Yeah, it's literally the world's like absolutely no doubt about it.
Yes.
What'd you do today?
I just worked, did some haircuts and had a few cancellations, but yeah. Did some laundry at work. I was like, I always love how quick laundry is at work, but it's like literally just towels and capes, so it's so quick to fold them and put them away. And then there's like 2 other people helping you or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, great. This is awesome.
Grapes.
Yeah, what about you? Just working today? And a knee injury?
Yeah. Pretty much just working, some school stuff. But I did hang out with my little sister.
How fun.
Yeah, very fun. She's getting into Pokemon, so
Awesome.
yeah, I got her a little binder and she's like opening packs and we're just having a good little time. It's fun. It's fun for sure. It's nice to see kids enjoying a little hobby.
Yes, always. Very fun. I had a corrections corner from last week. Someone who listens to our pod, thank you, listener.
Thank you.
Said, oh, hey, by the way, when you were talking about the teacher scandal, that brother, Noah Beck, dated Dixie D'Amelio, not Charlie D'Amelio. So that was my bad. Sorry for spreading false misinformation.
It's not like you did it on purpose.
No, I did not. But yeah. So
okay.
Clarification. They thought it was important enough to correct it. And
no, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have to
No.
apologize.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't want to spread fake news.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
How has your week been?
It's been fine. I watched a couple movies.
Nice, as did I.
You did? What movies did you watch?
I watched Exit 8 and You, Me, and Tuscany with my mom. Very cute.
What'd you think of that one?
It was super cute. Rom-com, drama vibes.
Does it end really good?
It is. It's super cute. I really loved it. Something that I thought was interesting was the friend of the pod, Jenny, was saying that when she saw the preview for that movie, whatever the actress is, the main character, I don't know her name.
Yeah, she's related to the Catwoman lady.
Oh, okay.
The Kravitz.
Halle Berry?
No,
She's
the
related-
Kravitz. The new cat lady.
Oh.
Catwoman from the Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
Oh, haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Or
anyway,
wait.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think I did see it, but I guess I didn't. Okay, because I feel like she's just in there for like a blip. I didn't even.
No, she's not.
When did she come out?
Dude, she's like in so many scenes with him talking to him, and then she's like in the whole ending when she's like, boo, 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 and there's a whole goodbye scene where she like takes off.
I feel like I barely remember her in it.
It doesn't really matter. It's whatever. But
I felt like she was just there. Oh,
maybe you're just so focused on how cool Robert Pattinson looked or something.
Yes, yeah, probably. Is that's the one where the Joker's in court? No, huh? Definitely not.
No.
Okay, I'm mixing up movies.
That's the Joker movie.
That's why I'm mixing up stuff. I was like, I feel like yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
That's making more sense because I was like, I feel like she was not even in that one.
Yeah, she's not in that one
Okay.
at all.
Okay,
Actually,
there we go. That makes sense.
That'd be hilarious if that's what I was talking about.
But anyways, because at first when she was telling me, I was like, who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because she kept saying the girl and didn't say the main character.
And there's a ton of women.
But was like, yeah. And then she was like, played Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I haven't seen that yet. But was talking about how she like didn't believe her acting
in the movie.
Well, in the preview, because I don't think she's seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, and then I was telling her how like sometimes you mention like you don't like
she's a bad actress is what she meant.
No, like she just like didn't like. Well, I guess maybe, but
Because
like,
right, isn't the point to buy what they're selling?
I guess, and then I don't know. So then we were kind of having a conversation about that because I was saying, like, I don't know, like, I don't think I've ever watched a movie and thought, like, oh, I don't buy it. Or like, oh, I don't like, I just feel like I've never had the thought, like, oh, wow, they're a really bad actor, actress.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I definitely have.
And that's what I was
and
telling
we've
her.
definitely had these
And
conversations
that's
where I'm like, you like almost every movie you
Yeah,
watch, and
yeah.
I don't. I definitely like have criticisms and judgments when I watch a movie, and that tell me whether or not I like that movie in a
Yes.
particular way or not, and I categorize it. But yeah.
But yeah, I told her, I was like, yeah, Des has told me the similar things. And I said, I've never had that experience.
Yeah, because like I mean, there's a whole moment in my life where I was watching like B movies, and there's nothing to say that these people didn't get better, but like definitely when they first start as acting and stuff like that in these really low budget films,
Yeah.
they don't know any better, and so it's like obvious. It's obvious that they're acting. It feels like they're acting versus like it feels like you're watching a movie. So like. And it's not like I'm a fucking actor. I don't know what the fuck how to act, but I definitely know when it feels more real. Like sometimes you watch a really moving performance in a movie and you buy that. You start crying because you fucking feel the emotions of a fake character who's not really feeling those emotions, but you feel it because it feels real. But then you watch a movie where someone's really bad at that and it does not feel real. And you're just kind of like, ugh, they're fake crying on TV. Right now.
I don't know. I haven't had that experience yet, but I was telling her, I don't know if maybe it's because like, maybe the idea that I go into a movie knowing that they're acting, so I just like buy the story. It's not like
any of us don't know they're acting.
But that's what I'm saying. And then so then in my head it's just like said and done. Like, oh, okay, this is a movie, whatever. So then I just like don't even think of like the acting aspect of it, and would think like, oh, I don't, like, I don't know. Yeah,
interesting.
But it was an interesting conversation we had
for sure.
But yeah, I definitely believed it in the movie. So yeah, I told her to when she watches it to let me know how she feels about it after.
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, I thought about you and I told her, I was like, Des has definitely had like similar conversations with me. So
that's so funny.
Yeah, but it is cute. My mom loved it also, and
good.
Yeah, very, very funny, very like cute. And then like someone was like, oh, it reminds me of like Eat Pray Love, but I've literally never seen that movie, so I don't
I never did either, but I get the vibe, so I get it.
So I was like, oh, okay,
that's cool.
And then Exit 8.
And then what'd you think of Exit 8? I saw that movie as well.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was an interesting concept. And then like I was glad because when I was like, oh, subtitled, because I was like, dang, I hope I don't like miss background stuff while I'm reading the subtitles.
Okay.
And then I liked that like the subtitles were very minimum, so I didn't miss like any of like really what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool because like you never know.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was good. It wasn't necessarily creepy, but it was definitely intriguing, and I thought it was good. Like I watched it with a friend, and I think we both agreed the ending was a little vague, but you either like or you don't like it kind of vibes. Like you either like a vague ending or you don't, and sometimes people do it good, sometimes people don't, and it's all dependent on your opinion. But I thought, regardless of how vague it was, it overall was a good film, like entertaining enough. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting, especially because it's based off of the game, and the game itself, it looks exactly like that, and it plays exactly like that. In fact, it has like a couple like Easter eggs, I guess you would call them, from the game where those things have happened in the game. Like the one particular scene where that's in it, or the one where the posters. Yeah, that's like literally in like the second level of the game to like kind of show you that things can change. Okay. And I think that's cool. It was a good movie though, I thought overall.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it.
Yes. It was like, it gave me like Backroom-esque vibes.
Well, okay, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up because I literally was talking about how because the game is so vague, I understand also why the movie might have a vague ending, because they could have made any story they wanted, really.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about the Backrooms, which I'm really excited about, and I've talked about that,
Yeah.
especially after Undertone, the guy who's making it is the guy who made the short films.
Okay, yeah.
And he's 20 something years old, so that's really cool or whatever. It's like the guy who, inspired this story really is the one who's working on it, and I appreciate that. But then with such a vague idea, because there's real no enemy in the Backrooms, it's like, how creepy can it really be? And so, like, I'm really curious. I'm nervous that it's not going to be as good as I'm making it out to seem in my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping still that it's good. But I'm also just like, what are you gonna do with vagueness? Like, how do you make it scary? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're fucking making it seem like it's gonna be terrifying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see that, though. Yeah. Is there any other movies you're excited for?
I'm trying to think. I'm like drawing like a huge blank right now.
I know, right? Oh, the new Mortal Kombat movie's coming out. Are you gonna watch it?
Possibly. I don't know if I've seen.
Did you watch it though?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I'm trying to think. What's coming out?
We got
I think I caught like the
Michael
end.
Jackson.
I don't think I'm gonna go watch it. I feel like I don't like not that I don't like, but I feel like
He hates Michael Jackson. Everyone.
no. I was gonna say like I didn't go watch like what the Elvis one or what. I just feel like I don't really like.
Biopics.
I guess of those people because I don't really care for them in that sense, you know.
You can watch the Billie Eilish one.
Well, I think it's just the concert. So I mean,
It's not like the whole filming of the behind the scenes and all that, like everyone
I was
else.
gonna tell you, you know why I was. I guess I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but what really did make me want to go watch it was the director. So I was like, okay,
Who's the director? Oh yeah,
yeah.
fucking
What's his name? Freaking the guy that does the Avatar movies, Titanic.
M. Night Shyamalan.
No, what?
Avatar.
Yeah, Blue People.
Michael
Blue
Bay,
People.
right?
No. It's
James Cameron.
Yes.
I'll get there eventually.
I was like faster than my Google for sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I literally was like, Avatar, the Last Airbender.
I know. I was like, no. But
that's why I was confused because I thought I knew who it was, and then he said that.
Possibly. I don't know. When I looked at like the tickets they have for him, the showtimes are like I'm at work.
Oh yeah.
Or I possibly found one, but then it's like then I'm gonna have to see if I could not be at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but possibly.
Nice.
Yeah. No, that I think I was saying that I caught the end of that Hocus.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Hokum.
Hokum. Thank you.
Yeah. I had to think of the title card in my head.
Yeah. So I was like, that one. I mean, I literally just saw the last few seconds of the.
But
trailer.
Is that based off a short story? Because I swear I've seen it before.
I don't know. Because I literally just saw the end and I was like, what is that? And then Jenny was like, oh, it's Hokum, and then like then it said Hokum, and I was like, oh, but I didn't see like the beginning.
I have to look it up or something, but like I'm pretty. If it's not, I swear it's already come out before, and this is like a second release or something. Because I swear I've seen it. That face that it shows with the ears, the bunny rabbit ears or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I didn't see that.
Oh, I thought it was at the end, but it has eyes like wide, and that's and it says Hokum.
Oh,
but
maybe
that
because I was looking at Jenny.
I don't know, but that thing I swear I've seen it before. So maybe it's based off of a short film or something. I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe I'm fucking seeing the future.
That's what I literally was about to say that, but you beat me to it.
Seeing the future.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
I'm not gonna go see that. You're interested in that stuff?
Me and my mom watch the first one all the time together.
Oh, I don't know.
So we were gonna go watch.
Sorry, I didn't know that about you and your mom.
Well, I'm literally telling you right now, so why are you acting crazy?
Because you were like, me and my mom literally go watch it all the time.
I literally never said that. I said
okay, whatever.
The first
You
one.
know what I meant.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and then freaking where'd it go? Oh, the Backrooms one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess the drama. Still, I keep getting mixed reviews, so I'm curious to see what.
My A friend Monique finally saw it.
Okay, what did Monique think?
No, who saw it?
Not Monique.
No, my friend and friend of the pod, Virginia, saw
Okay.
it. And Virginia saw it and liked it,
Okay.
I think, and overall. But
Okay.
they didn't feel like it was as dramatic as the trailer was making it seem.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I'll let you know.
Yeah, please do when you go see it, if you go see it.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me? What?
What movie? Any movies? I didn't
Excited?
see? Yeah. Sad
Well,
about?
I'm excited about the Mortal Kombat one.
Okay.
I feel like there's a few, but I can't put my finger on it. Definitely Backrooms. I guess. Oh, I want to see Passenger. I'm not like super excited about it, but I want to see it.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Where
don't.
he's like, pull over or whatever, at a pee or whatever, and he like goes outside, and then the guy like, there's a noise, and he like goes back to the car, and his friend's gone, and then he like, his friend falls on the car.
Yes, yeah,
And he
I
drives.
think. Okay, yeah.
And it's like jump scare at the end of it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that one, but I'm not excited about it because I hate movies that rely on jump scares, but also I love being scared, so probably go see it. Dang, is there other stuff coming out? I feel like
there's a bunch of stuff that we can't remember.
like I'm not even thinking of anything right now.
That's
Whatever,
okay.
it's fine.
But what did you think of Project Hail Mary?
Oh yeah, I saw that too. I can't remember what I gave it, but like out of stars,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like a 3 or 3.5. I can't remember, but I like the storytelling, the way they did the story, like the storyline,
Mm-hmm.
and how it connected. And then I like the little guy, Rocky,
Okay.
and sometimes I really liked what's his name? Ryan
Yes.
Gosling?
Yes.
Ryan Gosling. I really liked his stuff, but sometimes I felt like I was watching Ryan Gosling, which is like funny because I feel like when I told my friend about it, they were like, "Oh, I've been apprehensive like of watching it because I feel like ever since he's done Ken, that's all he plays is Ken in all the movies." And I was like, "Oh, fair enough." But when I watched it, there were certain moments where I felt like that, like where I was like, "This is Ryan Gosling." Like this is, you know what I mean? Like this is who I'm watching right now. But other times it's like, no, like he's his character and it's fun and it was sad and emotional and also like martyrdom and like all for a good cause kind of vibe and like ultimately I think I appreciated that he finally got a choice.
Okay.
Because throughout the whole movie it feels like he doesn't have one. It's always like it's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets a choice at the end and it's like such a sweet little moment. Just enough, like, you know, it's nothing crazy, but it's like super nice. It's super kind. And I think that like that, I think what made me emotional. And then obviously the most emotional scene, like that obviously got me. But mostly when it was after when he wakes up.
Okay.
That made me the most emotional when he's trying to figure out how to fix it or whatever.
Yes.
That was sad. But then obviously whatever. You'll have to like, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, the details. We'll talk about it afterwards because I feel like I don't know if people have read the book or heard the audiobook or watched the movie yet, but
okay.
I don't want to spoil anything. I just feel like I have a couple questions about like details.
Okay.
But otherwise, I thought it was good. Like I will say I fell asleep in the beginning. Not the beginning. I watched up until he met the Rocky.
Yeah.
Then he's trying to communicate with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell asleep. I was like, this is taking too long. I fell asleep. But also, I will say it was really early in the morning when I watched it. And I had stayed up late the night before. Okay. So it was also probably that. But once I woke up and they had learned how to communicate already, I was in for the ride. Yes, okay, I did not go back to sleep.
Good.
I wonder if I snored at any point though, which I think is funny because I'm always, when I go see these movies alone, I'm always like, there's no one there to wake you up, you know? If you're snoring, people just have to deal with me snoring.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I was literally just talking to, I can't remember, one of our mutuals when we were talking about like anime, and then were talking about, they were asking me like, or no, telling me like, oh yeah, we saw like the boy and the heron and this, and that. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like, me, Des, and her partner went, and I was like, it was funny though because I was like, we kept falling asleep. Like, I was thinking about that, how like it just took a while, and then like I would like look over, and then like your partner would be sleeping, and then like you were sleeping, and then
I'd wake
you,
up and I'd see you both sleeping.
yeah, and then like,
vice versa.
and then he was like, "Oh, you guys," I woke up and you guys were sleeping.
Yeah, like literally so funny.
Yeah, and I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "You just never know."
Just
But
sometimes it hits. Like sometimes movie naps are the best.
yeah, literally.
Literally. So, also, did you see they're putting free glitter on popcorn again?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I didn't really fuck with it the first time, but I will say I won't get it this time. But I will say I think it's just like a way to get rid of extra shit.
Okay.
I don't think anyone needs fucking glitter on their popcorn, please. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I did not see that.
It's not matter.
Let's see. What was I gonna say?
Probably nothing. Just kidding.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm still watching Sopranos.
Yes. How's that
And-
going? Almost in?
Halfway through the last season.
Okay.
It's good. And yeah, same old, same old. I'm just scared to end it. And
Yeah.
I love Tony, and everyone I love in the show feels like they're slipping away from me.
Yeah.
What else? Dude, I feel like I started another show and I can't remember what it's called now. Well, I just been watching that Creep show. I'm almost to the end of the second season. And they're about to I think they're filming the third season right now. JoJo still hasn't aired anything. And I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't know. I have a lot of movies I just been watching. Oh, I watched Virgin Suicides. Have you ever watched that movie?
I have not.
It's pretty good. It has what's her name in it? Kristen Dunst. Is that the girl from Spider-Man, the redhead one? That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I don't know. Mary Jane?
Yeah, the one that's in the original one.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I didn't even know.
Well,
her name was Kristen.
whatever.
But yeah, nice.
Yeah, her. She's in it, and she's like the oldest of some sisters. And then, I mean, if you tell by the title of the movie what it's kind of about, but it's a really interesting in like look into the perspective of the outsider into a young teenage girl's life and how they judge so quickly without really trying to understand them.
Yeah.
And then like oversimplifying their problems. It was like a really interesting movie for the 90s, I think.
Okay.
Pretty cute.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I love your new posters in your room.
Thank you.
New to me.
Thank you. Which one's your favorite?
I think I like the
chart
drawing.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's cool. I like that one too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the quote on it. But I like me type on my computer and I look over and I'm like, oh, Mia Goth in that dress. So gorgeous. It's so
Cute.
good.
Cute.
Just so pretty. It's like Frankenstein, you guys. I have like what did you call it? Like the poster of the movie.
The movie poster?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's
poster. Whatever would be on the DVD cover.
Yeah.
That poster of that.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes the DVD cover doesn't always match the movie poster, or sometimes they have the variety.
I guess. Like special editions.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a smaller but cute one of a sketch of a head anatomy. Like it was like a Frankenstein drawing in the movie or something, like one of his papers.
Yeah.
And then it has a quote on the bottom and it says, "Read it, Jess."
Hold on. Give me 1 second. It says, "And if death is not to be, then consider this, my son. While you are alive, what recourse do you have but to live?"
Real. Live it up.
Real.
Live it up.
Real. How's your school going?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's one of those things where it's like, it's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I always want it to be over. I'm excited I'm doing it. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, but holy shit, I just want it to be over already.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. It's so odd. I was telling my partner, I was like, low genuinely, I want it to be over so I can stop having to sacrifice doing the things I really want to do.
Fair.
Yeah. And like, it sucks to say that, but also I'm still doing it. I'm just like
Yeah.
being aware of how I really feel about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's fair. That's fair. The
Yeah.
stuff you do. The stuff you do in
The
this life.
stuff you do to try to make it better, huh?
Right? Right. Crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about something and I should have written it down. I was like thinking about it during the week and I was feeling like so like, I was like, I want to complain about this with Des. And then I didn't write it down and I'm trying to remember.
I wonder what it was.
I'll probably remember later. But I also watch some shows on my break at work with some coworkers and they're older and sometimes the commentary they make is just like I don't even know, like sometimes I just like get like so annoyed or like like obviously it's a reality TV show, right?
Okay.
And it's like just like the comments that are being made by like one of them, it's like
what?
like, oh, well, no wonder she's single. Well, oh, if that's how you talk to men, like, no wonder no one wants to marry you.
Is this coming from another woman or a man?
Yes, a woman.
Oh.
Oh, well, just like little stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, obviously, for as fake or as real, whatever parts of the show are,
Yeah.
like, first of all, it's already done.
Yeah.
And then second of all, like,
Paid.
it doesn't matter, like, because like what are they gonna do? They can't go back and like fix anything based on their comments. And then also like I feel like the mindset is like just very set in its ways, and it's like if you think that that's like an awful thought for yourself, because that's like, well, that's how I do it, like, that's kind of the vibe they give off, like, this is how I do it, and blah 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 blah.
Like my way is the only good way to do things, or what?
Kind of, or like not necessarily that, but just like this is the way and like this is how it should be done. But it's like obviously that hasn't worked for them. And then also I feel like a lot of the comments are very sexist in a way to cater to a man.
Right. It's very, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's why I
and I'm
asked
if
it was a male or a woman, because I was like, interesting.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know. I usually just like ignore or don't say anything. But I'm just like, I just don't understand how people still think that way about women.
I will say it's easy for people to keep saying or thinking ways about anything if nobody ever brings it up in conversation.
Yeah.
To make them think about what they think about, because a lot of people don't think about the things they believe in. They just believe in them.
Yeah.
That's the thing about culture and stuff like that, is a lot of these things that we end up believing as adults, it's already instilled in us as kids.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. But it does suck when another woman hates on women, because you know that it's built into them by society or their family, and it's just like, that sucks, bud.
Yep.
Sucks.
Yes, it does. But yeah. Dang, I wish I could remember the other thing. I think I've been feeling a little bit stressed at work.
At our work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like for things that like are really out of my control, but like somewhat affect my job, or like have to deal with like me in like a slight regard, but then it's like this level of hierarchy where it's like I'm towards the bottom and like it is what it is and things are done whatever way the people on the top say, but then like whatever time passes, and then they'll come back and be like, oh, hey, like, what happened here? And I'm like, yo, I told you guys, you happened here. And they're like, oh, yeah, I do remember that. And it's kind of like
Okay.
loop of who did it, why did it happen? But in the moment, it's like, hey, we're having this thing. And then they're like, oh, it's fine. We don't care about this thing right now. We care about this instead.
Sure.
So then they do that instead. And then when they get whatever back that's negative, they're like, hey, like this issue, what is this? And I'm like, yeah, that issue is what I told you about and you disregarded me. So,
Right. Okay.
yeah. So it's just kind of like frustrating. And I feel like I've been having like a few of those days and I was just like, that, like, oh gosh, like, do I look for another job?
Mm-hmm.
I hate it here. But I make good money here.
Mhm.
And, you know, that like talking me down, talking myself off the ledge,
But also up
but really
and
like
down, yeah.
hating that, yeah, like the space I'm in right now. And I was just like, and like, I know we have days or whatever, but then it just sucks when there's so many days in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, I'm like, I feel like work doesn't have to suck.
It shouldn't.
And it sucks when it does. And a lot of the times, I think when I have those days, I really, really think back to when I was given the option to stay on your shift or go back to my shift.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, did I mess up? Did I sell the bag for the bag? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, financially, way better off working on my shift.
Sure.
But then it's like, at what cost?
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe one day you'll have the opportunity again. And you'll be in a different spot where you don't have to.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. When I don't have to, I honestly don't know if I would want to stay at that job. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, but then sometimes at the rate they're paying us, I was like, dang, if it just keeps going up from here, I don't know if I'm leaving.
That's funny.
Because, like, I'm like, you know, it's just like, it sucks to like look around. Well, I guess it doesn't suck. I'm very grateful that we get paid what we do. But it just like sucks in the sense that like if you were to look for any other opportunities, nowhere pays nearly as much as we do. So
And especially like even just the schedule too. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever, but you would still have to work the full like regular scheduled days, never have a day off, and you still wouldn't make it as much.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks for sure.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
As Tony Soprano would say, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I know. I was low genuinely also. And sorry if that's annoying. I can't stop saying it, but
That's okay. This is when you know it's a trending word.
I got a text/call/voicemail from a lady saying that she wants to interview me for a different job, and I was like I pondered it.
Yeah.
But I know that they're not gonna pay me enough.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Yeah.
go because it's like, bruh, it's not even worth our time.
No.
I know it's
Literally,
not gonna end up like
yeah.
where I'm gonna say no. So
Yeah.
I can ask you for the money and you're gonna tell me no, but
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it does suck when it's
You like respond, you're like, the only way I'll take the interview is if you know that I need to make this as a minimum.
Yeah.
Then be like, please don't call me back.
They block me.
They're like, no.
The text message turns green or whatever.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jobs.
I haven't played Pokopia in a long time.
Oh,
But there's an event going on right now, I think, with Bulbasaur.
Nice.
So if you guys have the game, go ahead and play that. Bulbasaur, it's like a jump roping game.
yeah. Just been super busy
Yeah. Just super busy.
doing responsible school stuff.
Yeah. Just, living it up, I guess.
Yeah.
Gary's way. Damn, I really don't have much. Like, I haven't really been doing anything.
Yeah.
This is my life right here.
This
It's
is
why
your
it's
life.
such a fucking mess in here. It's like, I just live in...
Don't worry, guys. It's
Breathe in
just a
here.
bunch of Pokemon cards and movie stuff and some energy drinks.
Some energy drinks, yeah.
But,
And Dr. Pepper's your sugar.
Oh, nice. Staying slim.
Dude, this is the first time I've ever gotten zero sugar sodas, but it's all right.
I say Dr. Pepper, Pepsi,
Pepsi?
Coke.
I feel like I don't like Pepsi Zero.
I was gonna say, let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
And the Sprite are like the closest tasting to the actual soda
Mm.
that you can get in like a healthy form or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't like Pepsi Zero?
Uh-uh. But I like Dr. Pepper's Zero Sugar.
Yeah. Do you try Coke Zero?
I don't know if I've had Coke Zero. Oh, I've had Coke Zero. It's okay.
Do you like it more than
the Pepsi?
Zero?
I think so.
Okay.
But it has like that weird aftertaste, I feel like.
The healthiness in your soda.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I went out on Friday for a little bit.
Thanks for the invite. Go ahead.
You're working.
No, it's fine.
You're working.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then like the one weekend you had a day off, you didn't even tell me because I would have invited you out with me
No, it's fine.
and Jenny to Sacramento.
No, yeah, I know. It's fine.
I know. I was so sad. I was like, I wish she would have told me, and then she could have been here with us driving there now.
I feel like I did tell you.
Yeah, I've had those tickets since like months ago.
No, I didn't tell you because it was for school. It wasn't for fun.
For fun, yeah.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, I went out Friday. So after me and Jenny saw Exodate, then we went and visited our friend at her job at Miguel's
Doxed.
in Midtown Miguel's,
Doxed.
not the other one. Yeah, go visit our friend. Give her big tips. Be like,
Don't kidnap her though.
be like, do you know Jessica and Jenny? And then if they say yeah, be like, we listen to the podcast. Please serve us.
That'd be cool.
So tried that for the first time. I've never tried Miguel's. Have you?
I don't think so.
Okay, I also tried for the first time shrimp tacos.
Okay. Did you like them?
Yeah, they were really good.
Shrimp roll.
Yeah, I got flour tortilla instead of corn and got no onion on them, but it was shrimp, sour cream, lettuce, cheese. I think that's it. And some lime, of course, and super delicious.
Yum.
Yeah, so went there and then went home and then went out to the club for a little bit.
Nice.
And yeah, heard some good music. One of my friends was playing and I haven't seen them play a set in a really long time, so I was excited because they usually throw a 140 set. And the headliner and also one of my other friends threw the show and he was like, you should come, like, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna go see my friend and then I'll leave just because like I'm tired.
Okay.
And then like he sent me some music of this artist and I was just like, it was okay. I was like, I just don't think this is like an hour vibe set. Like I don't even like, it was kind of like more melodic, kind of like chill. And I was like, yeah, I was like, I was like, oh, I might leave. I might go and like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, pleasantly surprised through way more of a banger set, which is like what I always tell everyone, that it's hard to like judge. Like I want to say specifically DJ artists and even maybe real like just singers, because I feel like I guess I haven't gone to too many shows and like I've gone to rap shows and stuff, but like sometimes I feel like when you check out their music online, you can't really pick up a vibe of like what their sound sounds like unless you're like watching like them curate a whole performance for you, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay. I was like, cool. I was like, I'm glad. It was way better than expected. And then immediately plays one song, pretty cool. Second song, I was like, what song is this? I was like, I know this song. I said, I've been listening to this song for weeks. What is this? And then I asked one of my friends, I was like, hey, what song is this? And they're like, I don't know. It's probably like an original song. And I was like, this is not an original song.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay. I was like, what the heck is it? What the heck is it? And then I was like, oh my God, it's The Whittler. And then I was like, it's the Whittler song. And then they were like, I don't think so. And so I pulled out my phone, Shazammed it. I was right. It was a Whittler song off of his new EP.
Heck yeah.
And I was like, okay. And yeah, a lot of my other friend, his set was a lot of older popular songs, which was nice to hear them rinsed out. I haven't heard them out in a while.
What does rinsed out mean?
Just like when they play the songs.
Oh, like
Yeah.
used?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a lot of my DJ friends will be like, oh, yeah, like this is a track I rinse out a lot, like play a lot, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, because it's spinning? Like rinsing? Like how laundry?
I don't know. I
I
guess
don't know.
I maybe I would get. I don't know. It's just one of
I
those
don't know.
things.
I'm just putting too much thought
No,
into
no,
it.
no.
They're like not
Yeah.
even thinking that.
No, I guess, and like that's the thing. Like I think after like people just tell you what a word means, you don't really like
Think about
think
it.
about it.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it was good. Which I also was telling my other friend. I was like, isn't this a Peekaboo song? And they're like, no, I think this is an all original set. I was like, dude, this is definitely a Peekaboo song.
And it was.
And then I Shazammed it. It was. I was like, I knew it.
Don't question her.
Don't question me.
She's
I was like,
right.
I was like, not that. I was like, I just feel like people, and that's like the thing about like, I think that I really appreciate about like DJs is like they have like an accent to their music. I feel like
Okay.
they just have like a sound, and you're like, oh,
Like a signature?
kind of a signature. I guess like just like a sound that I would correspond to an artist.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like, I'm like, oh, that like, I guess an art style, I guess if you were like thinking of like when I look at your art, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like desk coded art, like that kind of vibe. And there's just like certain sounds and you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like this artist or whatever. But yeah.
Okay, well, sounds like you had fun.
Yeah, I did. I was just there for the 2 sets and then saw a few friends. And I mainly went to support my friend that's throwing the show because I know it's really hard to throw shows and it's expensive and like you might not get the turnout you want and you're probably losing profit and
Sure.
so just helping out a friend and also having a good time.
For sure. Sounds like they throw a great set or show or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny too because like that friend is like, you throw shows, right? I'm like, no. And then he was like,
Where'd they get that idea from?
Just because I know a lot of
people in the scene?
DJs and stuff.
Interesting.
And then he was like, I just feel like you would throw a really great show. I was like, honestly, I would probably throw a phenomenal show. I said, but that's like a lot of work and money. So
yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yeah, I would probably curate a really sick show and sets and artists and stuff. But people cost a lot of money.
Yeah. But that's cool though.
Yeah.
So it's a compliment, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing. And then okay, my number 1 compliment I always get. Okay. No, I guess it's number 2. I'll say number 1 is the hair.
You just get so many compliments.
Number 1 is the hair. These are my most common compliments. Compliments on my hair.
Compliments? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like my most popular compliments I get. My hair.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
The second one is that I smell so yummy, so delicious, so good. I always smell so good. And I was like, it makes me feel great that I smell so delicious. But every time I hug anyone to say hi, they go, oh my gosh, you smell so good. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Have you been wearing anything?
Usually my signature scent, Billie Eilish number 1.
Number 1. That's not the one I got you.
No.
Okay.
And then the other one I also wear sometimes is my Guess, what's it called? I'm blanking out on the name right now.
Oh.
But that one that you did get me also.
Right.
But yeah. So that, or sometimes I just be showering. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Sometimes it does throw me off because people are like, you smell good. And then I'm like, I literally have nothing on. So then sometimes I'm like, what is it? I was like, do you have something in your nose that you're smelling that's delicious?
Interesting.
But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I got a lot of nice hair and
you smell goods?
Yeah, a lot of smell good. Definitely took the cake Friday night.
Hell yeah.
I was like, nice. I was like, it's good. It's just good to know you don't smell.
For sure. It's better than the opposite, for sure.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you fucking stink. Every time they hug you, they
Jess, do you need some deodorant?
They like hug you from like with their fingertips.
They're like, are you You still have a house, right?
So,
You need,
I'm just throwing this out there, but my shower is always open.
you got water running at home?
You're okay, right?
That would be crazy. Oh God. Yeah, but do you want to get into the word of the day?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But can I just say real quick,
Yes.
we're appreciative of all you listeners.
Okay.
Yes.
Go
You want to
ahead.
tell them?
No, good.
No, you tell them. You
No,
tell them.
go
I just
ahead.
wanted
No.
to say thank you. I just wanted to say thank you because Jess sent me this image
Yes.
of the downloads we got for our last episode.
Yes.
And it was a lot.
It was a lot, guys. It was
Especially just compared to our regular amount.
Yeah, it was very surprising. So, yes, welcome to our new listeners, because I went through and I was looking, and it looks like there's mass downloads of like a few episodes, like 10, 12 of like different episodes,
okay.
and then like 5, 3, and then someone's really committed, went back down to like 1, 2, 3.
What?
But so like it's super awesome, and I'm so curious to who found this, who shared it,
Yeah.
what is going on. And I was like, that's super awesome, because that's like, what even percent is that, like growth, like
Oh, like a
200%.
200%. Yeah, literally 200%.
I was like, oh, and I was literally telling someone that works with me, I was like saying something about our podcast, and then she's like, oh my God, you have a podcast? And I was like, oh my God, yeah. And then I was like, actually, super cool. I was like, they send us through our podcast host, they send us a weekly, like, your downloads, this, and this. And I was like, and I'm so used to seeing like our regular average number. And then I was like, and then I opened it and it was so big. I thought it was like a mistake at first. I was like, wait, is this us?
So dope.
And I was like, oh, it is us. I was like, okay.
Dope.
Yeah, so thank you.
Welcome,
new
and
listeners.
welcome. Yeah,
Hope you enjoy.
for sure.
Yeah, very grateful for you guys. And our word of the day is...
Sorry, one more thing
Yes, go ahead.
about that.
Yeah.
When you sent it to me,
Yeah.
I think I was with my partner, ask him.
Yeah.
I literally was like, oh my God. And he was like, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
And I was literally like, mouth dropped. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, just sent me the craziest thing.
Yeah, I was
I
like...
thought you were pranking me for a second. I was like, there's no
That's what I'm
way.
saying. Like, it felt unreal. And then I was, in my head, I was thinking like, I was like, this is crazy, because it's such a, like, in the grand scheme of things, like such a tiny number.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, so big for us.
And we're so grateful. Seriously.
Yeah. Literally, I was just telling my little brother about it, and he's like, not my podcasting brother, guys, my other one. But he was like, wow. He's like, see, consistency. And I was like, you know what?
That's
You're
what
right.
we've been saying.
But you're right.
That's what we've been saying.
And yeah.
I appreciate it for every new listener. That just was like really crazy to see that much at once.
Yeah.
Like very cool.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Our word of the day is indoctrinate.
Ooh.
To indoctrinate someone is to teach them fully accept the ideas, opinions, and beliefs of a particular group while categorically rejecting other ideas, opinions, and beliefs.
Right, like how cults do it.
Yes. This video series attempts to indoctrinate younger audiences with ahistorical and unscientific ideas.
Ooh. False.
And interesting. I feel like our words are kind of the same.
Interesting.
I feel like our slang and trending is very...
Keep your own. Just kidding.
What did we say earlier? I can't remember.
I don't even know either.
But anyways.
Yes.
In number 1, we have choppelganger, a less attractive version of someone or something. And number 2, we have girly pop, an affectionate term for a close girl or woman friend. And number 3, we have hold the L, to admit being wrong or to accept defeat. And number 4, we have pookie, a term of endearment. And in number 5, we have pressed, stressed out, upset, bothered.
Wow.
And that's it. That's it.
Listening.
really quick.
Yeah.
When I was talking to that coworker that I was telling about like the pod and stuff, she was like, I haven't even seen our 2 leads or our supervisor. And I was like, oh,
Like in general?
like, yeah, like since the
In
day
that
had
moment.
started.
Okay.
Yeah. And it probably been like 2 hours into the shift or whatever.
Okay.
And then I literally said, I was like, A and B commandeered my desk. So they're over there. And I think our supervisor is in like a meeting.
Okay.
And then she was like, what? Why'd you use such a big word to say they're at your desk? And I was like, oh. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I didn't even realize it sounded like a big word.
Well, I feel like commandeering doesn't even mean that. It doesn't mean to be at someone's desk, obviously. So
No,
it's
just,
like interesting that they thought that.
to take,
Yeah,
you know,
to take over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I think it's funny that they're like, to say that they were at your desk. It's like, that's not what you were saying.
Yeah.
What you were saying is they made their space that area.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
don't
I
know.
was
Somebody
like-
said the same thing to me recently about something. What was it? I also felt like the word wasn't that
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
but whatever it was, quarrel.
Okay.
I was like, what was his quarrel? And they were like, coral, wow. And I was like, really?
They're like the reef.
No, I was
no,
just like,
yeah.
that's funny. I guess like, and then it did make me think. I was like, yeah, I guess like, what was the point of me using that word? But I mean, you get the point.
But it's like, why
regardless.
not?
Yeah, regardless.
Why not? But then that's why when I brought up like, oh yeah, like I was like, well, A and B I hang out with a lot, and I was like, and they're very smart, and we do use big words sometimes, so like they're probably like rubbing off on me. I was like, on my podcast we do a word of the day every week.
Yeah, we're always expanding our vocabulary.
Yeah, so don't be scared, guys. Use
Learn
your big
something
words.
new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to learn something new. Just learn that thing.
Yep.
Okay, well, with that being said, thank you again, everybody, for tuning in to this episode. Thanks for being here, Jess. Have a great day, great evening, and good night.
Bye.